everybody. Welcome to ABA Inside Trek, the podcast that's like reading in your car, but safer. I'm your host, Robert Perry Cruz, and with me as always for this fun preview episode are my fabulous co-hosts.
Hey, it's me, Diana.
Your microphone is not on. Hold on a second, everybody. There it is.
Hey, it's me, Diana.
Oh, I can hear you now. Hi, Diana.
Is mine on?
Yours is on. Hi.
Hi.
Sorry. Speaking of technical snafus, I think we were commenting the last one of these we filmed. The angle is different. So if those of you who watch very closely realize we were at a new angle last preview in this one, that is because it has been multiple times I've forgotten to charge the camera. So the cord is like this long. So we kind of
Why did they make it so short?
I don't know.
No, you're just trying to get my good side.
Yeah. I think it's my bad side. I just turned.
It's
Oh
not
no.
angles.
And next preview we'll do it like right up our nostrils. And
Actually,
we'll really look great.
We were just FaceTiming with my mother-in-law, and my sister-in-law was like, "Oh no, don't do it down. Then you see all of the chins." She's like, "Go up." It was funny.
You want to come? If you ever want to film someone and make them look like they're horrible, just film them like from a low angle all the time.
Booger.
Ugh, yeah, it's no good.
Boogers.
But this isn't a podcast about film angles and cinematography. This is a podcast about behavior analysis and behavior analytic research.
Yeah.
And every other week, we have a full-length episode where we discuss a given topic
Favorite
and
topic this week.
research related to it in the behavior analytic or sometimes even outside the behavior analytic purview. And this week is no exception. And we will be talking about puppies!
Puppies! I love puppies!
So one of the things we want to make sure that you all get to hear is it's about puppies, but what articles we'll be discussing. So if you would like to read ahead so that you can kind of follow along with us in your journal, you'll know it's time to turn the page when you hear this sound. Yes, so you'll know what articles we'll be discussing.
It'll actually be this because it's puppy themed, so it'll be like, "Arr, arr," right?
That's right.
Cute
It'll be a little bark noise.
Yeah.
So the articles we'll be discussing, talk about puppies, will be Training Shelter Volunteers to Teach Dog Compliance by Howard and DiGennaro Reed from the Journal of Applied Behavior Analysis, 2014.
Can't wait. Oh my God, I can't wait.
And Applications of Functional Analysis Methods to Assess Human-Dog Interactions by
I think it's
Feuerbacher and Wynne from the Journal of Applied Behavior Analysis, 2016.
Yay!
Jackie, did you ever read I don't know if it's a seminal book about dog behavior, but The Dog Who Loved Too Much?
No.
Oh, you haven't read that?
No, should I?
Oh.
Oh my God, I love dogs.
It's good. It's good. It's a lot about like dog behavior and the way dogs respond. Although it is sort of like when you read one of those Chicken Soup for the Soul books, and you're like, and everyone got cancer and died. It's sort of how they end, and that's supposed to uplift you. Yeah. Not all of them are that way, but there are definitely a couple. Like if you're like, I don't want the dog to ever have anything bad happen, don't read that book.
Is it by the man who mistook his wife for a hat?
Oliver Sacks?
Yeah.
I do not believe so.
It just has a similar type of title.
Yes. I think it's a great title, but one of the case studies about dogs, and one of them is a dog with like obsessive compulsive disorder.
Aww.
There's some simple ones where dogs and how dog pack behavior and hierarchy and what to do when your dog hates thunderstorms. But yes, it's very very
Did you read
very good book.
Where the Red Fern Grows?
I didn't.
I never read that.
Don't read that.
I figured
Did you read Old Yeller?
I saw the movie.
Don't read that.
My favorite dog behaviorist is Patricia Bean McConnell. She is my favorite. She wrote a lot of books on dog behavior, and she helped me through her book and through her mentees through dog training quell my bad dog's leash aggression for the most part.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, it was bad. We went to 16 weeks of a dog class called Ruffians. It was bad dog class. But anyway, yeah. So it's going to be so fun.
Very cool.
It's my favorite topic.
Do you guys know,
excited.
when I was an undergrad psychology student for my lab requirement course, I did
lab requirement.
what? I get it.
I didn't get it either.
No. I did.
You're so clever.
I did a project on dog training, and we had to go into one of the shelters down in Providence, and it was very scary because like, here's a pit bull, train this dog.
How did they get that through? So this is my dream idea,
right?
And everyone at my school was like, no. And I'm like, what?
They were great. No. We had a great dog called Dizzy, and we used hot dogs. And man, she loved hot dogs. We trained her to sit and stay. It was a lot of fun.
I don't think this wasn't for a research project.
No, well, it was more like a general field study experience.
This is what I wanted. This is what I wanted in my life for my experimental analysis of behavior class.
Oh, we just went as volunteers. I mean,
I know.
I have a whole binder of research I still keep to this day. I know. It was a lot of fun.
Anyway.
Yeah, so puppies.
It's good that Dizzy would work for hot dogs.
Hey,
she loved hot dogs.
What's your kind of favorite dog? What's your favorite kind of dog?
I never had one, but I was always I like those.
Dog?
I mean, the type of dog that I always kind of wanted a Pembroke Welsh Corgi.
Of course you did.
And I was going to name him or her Robot. That was going to be her name or his name. Oh. Robot the dog.
What's that dog look like?
It's like the Queen has them. The Queen of
They
England.
had little shorty legs.
Sure, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But you had dogs growing up.
Oh yeah, we had Golden Retriever, we had Siberian Husky, and my mom has had multiple Shetland sheepdogs.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Diana, favorite dog?
Growing up, we had a dog called a rat terrier.
Oh, those are cute.
Have you heard of those? Mm-hmm. They're not recognized as a breed, but they are like a sub-breed, and they're really smart.
What do they look like?
A terrier. They're black and white.
Is that your favorite
They
dog?
love to chase squirrels.
That's your favorite dog?
Well, I have more experience with that dog. I loved my rat terrier.
Cool.
Yeah.
I like that.
What's your favorite dog?
Oh,
Man, you know what we should have done is not ask Jackie your favorite dog and just continued on with this.
And then I'd be like, anyway.
Guys. My favorite dog, I love Labs, and I love Great Danes, and I love...
like Hamlet?
Oh, yeah.
He was a Great Dane.
And I love St. Bernards, and I love Golden Retrievers. I have 2 Labs right now. A 14-year-old who has cancer, boo, and a 5-year-old who's spirited. And I love Labs. And I would love a Beagle someday. But I've heard they're hard to train.
They're kind of...
I don't know.
They're like loud. They bark a lot.
Yeah, I would want a non-barky dog.
Cute.
I love those ears.
Yeah. I like schnauzers too. I love their old man face.
Yeah.
Dogs.
Anyway,
Dogs.
puppies!
Yay.
Maybe I'll bring my dog here for next week.
for when we record this episode.
Yeah.
Just have him like bark on the microphone.
Yeah. I'd be like, Lily, speak, and she'd be like, woof, woof. And I was like, good dog. Remember that? Speak, Bobo, speak.
Oh, is it Ubu? It was sit. Good dog. Woof. Yeah.
Yeah.
Old TV
Sorry,
stuff.
From the 80s.
Production company stuff. All right. That's good. So next week we'll be talking about puppies. And now let's move into errata, the errata section of the show. This is where we either share emails people sent, or we talk about things coming up on the show, or things that we posted on the Facebook page, or if we made some like terrible mistake on the previous show, this is where that would go. But again, I think we threw that out the very first episode. No one has written us to be like, listen, you totally screwed up on blank topic. So
You can.
Please let us know. We want to learn. Getting feedback is important. But no one has.
Our ethical guidelines.
Yeah. So when you are, possibly when you're watching this, when this is coming out, it is just starting to be summertime here in New England. And everyone's got a little bit more time on their hands. Well, not everyone, but a lot of people have a little bit more time on their hands. And so we're sort of thinking about some of the things we did last year over the summer, and kind of wanted to discuss some ideas that we have for, not for the show as a whole, but some ideas for the summer months. So last year we did a Supervision September where we did a book club. We discussed the Supervisor's Guidebook, and we did that as sort of a multi-part episode. We were thinking of doing something similar this year, but we're not quite sure if we wanted to do it in September or if we wanted to do it over the summer when perhaps someone would like to take a giant textbook or something to the beach with them and could read along with us.
I love textbook reading at the beach. I actually really do. I find it so invigorating.
I think nothing makes me...
That's the nerdiest thing you've ever
That's pretty
said.
nerdy. Nothing makes me realize I have children that demand attention more than remembering the last time that I was able to go to the beach and I'm just going to read a book. I can do this for as long as I want, because now you try to read a book at the beach and the kids are stepping on your book in about 10 seconds.
I can't actually even remember the last time I read a book. Period. Like for fun. Like a fun book.
Oh, for funzos? Yeah.
Yeah. Like, well, I'm going to try though tonight.
Yeah.
But anyway.
We were talking, should we do Supervision again? We have a couple other books that we either had started or were interested in and thought, maybe that would be a fun one to read. So Another topic I think we threw around is the idea of maybe a book on parenting strategies, because I know people have emailed about that as a topic of interest.
You mean parent training?
Yeah, parent training.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What did you think?
You said parenting strategies.
Like general strategies of being a parent.
Oh, okay.
What did you think?
I thought you meant
like
parent training, like helping people.
Yeah, that's what it would be. Yeah, it's not the same as parenting strategies?
They can be the same, but they can also be different, right?
Like it's like a parenting strategy would be like, put your kids in different rooms so they won't fight all the time. That's not really a training. That's a strategy.
Right. But
It's a parenting pro tip.
Pro tip.
Build it. It's worth building another room
Pro
for your
tip.
children to not have to be in the same one and fight all the time.
That's funny. Or just have one.
Or one. That could be another pro tip. So that was one other kind of topic we were throwing around. So
we also were thinking maybe we would do a book club and Supervision September, because everyone really likes Supervision September.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So if you guys really want Supervision September back, you should let us know.
Yeah, we're looking for feedback.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because we don't know. I mean, we have so much time on our hands. We're dizzy with insanity.
So if you have ideas for a book club, so if you have a book you think every behavior analyst should read, then please email us at abainsidetrack@gmail.com, or you can share with us on Facebook or on our Twitter account, and we'll take a look at that and see what comes of that. We're definitely going to do something where we read a book and do sort of a either multi-part episode, maybe 2-3 parts, but we'll see. Definitely a book though. We're definitely doing another book club. We're just not sure the topic. It's important to read books. I have one on cognitive behavior therapy that I said I'm going to read this book just to see what it's all about, and it's really boring. So now it's a summer read because I can force myself to do it and say, if I read for an hour, I still have the rest of my life, as opposed to if I read it on my lunch break when I just got to go back and do more work.
Yeah.
It's not exciting. It was not exciting. Maybe it gets better. I only read 2 chapters.
Yeah, you have to give it a chance.
I know.
Everyone deserves a chance.
Everyone deserves a chance.
You know what you could do, actually?
What could I do?
Oh, I would love it if you'd read that whole book and then wrote each chapter in behavioral frameworks. So a behavior analytic interpretation of each chapter of cognitive behavior therapy, and then you gave it to me, and then I would read it as you wrote it.
So I would so read the book
and say, this is how you would describe it in behavior analytic terms. Yeah.
I feel like I would only do that if we chose to do that as a book for this show, because otherwise
that would be so fun.
There's a lot of. I feel like it would be sort of the exercise I'd be doing as I read the book.
Yeah.
But then to go to the trouble of writing it all down and then re-edit it, I don't know.
Oh, I love that.
I don't know. Maybe we'll see.
Tell Rob to do that and then publish it.
If people email me and guilt me into it.
Everybody's doing it, Rob. Everybody's reading a book and then rewriting that book in a different point of view. Come on.
Right, fine.
Anyway.
Yes. Another thing you might notice is we're going to have a couple bonus episodes. I think we're going to try to put a few out through the summer. It's just a great way, we have a couple already online, but a great way to sort of, if we have either an interview subject or a topic we want to discuss, but that doesn't really fit into the format of the show. We talked about, do we want to change the format or have little interstitials? And we didn't really want to. We like the format of the show. But sometimes we want to go a little bit off topic, more so than the preview episodes. A little bit more on topic, but still off topic. Unlike this, which is the most off topic our show ever gets.
Yes.
And so we kind of came up with, we could just kind of throw together a little episode whenever we have extra time, or an extra person that we have, is gracious enough to chat with us. So, we'll probably have a couple of those over the summer. I know we have at least 1 or 2 that are pretty set, and then we might have another 1 or 2 before summer is over. But
mystery.
We'll see. Yeah, we'll let you know if those. I mean, they'll just drop in the feed. You'll just suddenly have an extra podcast and say, I don't want this, and delete. No.
I like that.
Oh my goodness.
Here's another podcast.
Heaven, your monocles will be flying as you listen to our podcast.
I'll have to drive somewhere else to fit all of my podcasts in. Actually, I thought that was...
I'm late to work.
To drive in circles.
I love the Modern Love podcast. It's put out by the New York Times. Well, it's the New York Times, whatever column. And when they do the bonus episodes, I get so upset, actually, because I have, built my drive around varying podcasts, and then it makes me off balance.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, where am I going to go? I have to go get gas, maybe? Get the groceries so I can listen to this bonus episode. And I hate it when they're
Oh, yeah.
When they don't tell you that it's a whatever rebroadcast,
Yeah.
until after you're listening. I'm like, I feel like I've heard this before.
Oh no, they should tell
Deja
you.
vu. And then it's like midway through, like, this is a rape. I'm like, no, I wasted time. But anyway, it was fun, guys.
Yeah.
This was
You
fun.
could just listen to the Iron Man book on tape on repeat instead.
That's true. I've actually been making my daughter listen to LeVon Burton reads. I'm like, take a deep breath, Sylvie. Here we go. That's what he does.
He didn't do that on Reading Rainbow. Is it like his new thing?
Yeah, it's his new thing.
Oh, okay.
It's his new adult thing. Because we're all adults.
We gotta take a breath before we
switch
read.
it up,
Because we're
right?
old. We might die if we don't.
No, we have to take a deep breath to like center ourselves to get ready to listen.
Oh, so it's like a meditation thing?
A little.
Okay.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah.
We'll ask him.
LeVar, write in. Tell us.
I know you're listening.
Buddy. Oh, LeVar Burton.
LV.
All right. Well, I just thought of 2 more tangents, and I was like, nope, this is
We're
going
doing it.
on.
Yeah,
This is
it's too
going long enough.
Sorry, guys.
So thank you for, what's the
Listening?
word? For listening. Thank you for listening. I was going to say more,
Being our
if you're
friend.
still listening to this, thank you for allowing us to ramble on about whatever, as opposed to just saying, if you have books, email us. So this is ABA Inside Track's preview episode, is our 59th one, actually. I forgot to say at
59.
the top of the episode. So if you like the show, please leave us a review, or you can certainly send us an email or post on our Facebook page. We're pretty much ABA Inside Track everywhere. The email is abainsidetrack@gmail.com. You can subscribe to us on Apple Podcasts or wherever people download podcasts, or everywhere you want to be. And we're also on YouTube as well, if that's how you want to watch things. So this will be the end of our preview episode. We'll be back next week with our full-length episode on Puppies. But until then, keep responding. Bye.
Sit. Come.
Down. Stay.
Stay.
Stay.